new pack of buffing pads came in today, and I got tired of buffing with that old raggedy ass pad I've been using. I got a bird in here. Be damned. Got a straggler. Better find his way on out of here. I don't even know where that buffing pad is. I got my wool pad right there, but this kit comes with basically every level. Comes with everything you see right here, plus the sticky pad, Velcro pad for the back of your buffer, which I already have. I don't need that, but that's what you get. Let's see here. That's how much it was. $49. Free shipping. So we're going to try them out anyways and see how they work. Alright, I got the deck lid done, the bumper, with the exception of the rub rail. I got this spot here done again. I did the sail panels on both sides. I did the quarter on this side because I didn't do it before. The doors have been done with the exception of the bottoms. The sail panel's been done, that's 1,000 grit. Now I'll hit it with 15. This is what I'm more concentrated on. These edges. Get these thick edges. And then the orange peel right along the edges. So I've been concentrating on getting that down and getting the obvious spots that you will see. You know, I 1,000 gridded everything from that body line up. Then I 15, then I 3, then I 5, except what you see here. This is 1,000 only. But the hood, the fender, the tops of these two doors have all been done up to 5. You've seen the spot I did on this quarter panel. That was all the way to 5 and buffed. Well, now I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do the two doors in that fender, and then we'll buff it. All right. You know, I wasn't going to show anybody what or how I do anything, because you get tired of all the bullshit remarks about, you know, oh, you're going to screw that up, and you're doing that wrong, you're doing this wrong. The way I look at it, I'm not doing this to teach you anything, okay? I'm showing you how I do it. You can pick up something from it, whether it be don't do this or do this. That's just great. But, you know, I take no responsibility for you screwing your car up. This is 1,000 grit wet sanding paper in my hand. I wouldn't recommend this to a beginner, like I know what I'm talking about, because it is very easy to sand right through the clear coat. You notice I make quick passes, and this is what you end up with. Okay, that's all I want. I may do this up here a little bit better. You can see the orange peel. I don't even know if you can see me in the camera up there. No. Okay, I might do this a little bit better. Maybe give it a little quick pass, this right here on this lip. And these are the most dangerous spots to hit with the paper. That and up against this here. Because you don't know the damage you're doing until the damage is done. I have to pull my car out here in the grass because you can't do shit up by the building without it flooding. So, you know, like I said, this isn't an instructional video. This just shows you how I do it. I generally use one sheet of paper or one wrap per panel, and then I flip it. You can actually use the duller sheets to redo spots. They won't cut as fast. You've already made the big cut. which is that up there. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm really just knocking the rough texture down. It's not that rough. I mean, you can see how good the roof turned out. But I just do this for practice, I guess you'd say. All right, that's both doors, dog leg, this part of the quarter panel, the sail panel, the roof. I didn't do the bottoms of the doors with the 1000 grit. They don't need it. I'm going to do 1500 and a 3000 like I do with the rest of the car. If you're down there looking for orange peel, you're standing too damn close to the car. I got to hand sand the front bumper, too many curves. This fender's already been done with 5. I had a little blemish on the tops of these doors right here that I had to fix and resand. These doors have been done up to 5 with the exception of them stripes. This quarter, the bumper's been done with the exception of this lip. It's not going to get any more than 3 and 5000. There's too many curves. Trunk lip is done, the trunk lid. And then it's time to get the DA and the paper out. You know, somebody asked me about that DA paper. You know, it's going to take me more than 2 or 3 sheets, and I know it won't. That paper is unlike sandpaper. Sandpaper is basically a piece of paper with some glue on it that somebody basically threw some sand at. It's a little extreme, but that's basically what sandpaper is. These discs aren't like that. If you microscope them, they are a bunch of fine little diamonds that the more you use, the sharper they get. It's not one flat surface. It basically looks like a diamond. A bunch of little diamonds standing up on edge. They say you can do a whole car with 2 pieces. If it's a small car, you can do a car with 1 piece. You know, like I said, I've used 1 piece to do most of this car, and we'll see. I need to hand sand the bumper, and then do it with the DA. Alright, this is the 1500 grit paper. I've already done the fender. That's all you have to do. Except you got to do the whole car that way. Oh, my back. We'll squeegee it off, let it dry so we can see we got it to where we want it to move on to the 3000. Alright, that's got a pretty good sheen to it for 1500 grit. Little water spots you see on the fenders and a little water stripe on the door there, about there. But other than that, that's as far as we're going to take it with 1500. We still have 2 more steps to do, so I don't like going all the way to perfect with just the second step. Now I will do this around this a little better. I try to stay off the edges as much as possible, and I will open the door and do this a little bit better. Then when I do the 3000 grit, I will do the bottoms of the doors along with everything else. Cujo, get back here. Come on. Come on. Come on, stupid. This dumb mule's fixing to walk out in the road. Come on. Get up here. Before you get your butt hit. Anyways, off to sand. I had to go move the car, so I had to hook the gas pedal up. I hadn't had a gas pedal this whole time. Now I got a gas pedal. Before I used to have to just move it until it would stop. You couldn't give it any gas. So it would just idle. There's the whole car done in 1500. I done the bottoms of the doors, fenders, well actually the bumper cover, the fender, the doors, the bottoms of the doors, the roof, the pillars, half that quarter panel. Actually, I went over that quarter panel again real quick. The whole trunk lid, the back bumper cover, and the bottoms of these doors. And those quarter panels there. And I did the bumper covers. I already said that. So then we got 3,000. We'll go over the whole car again with 3,000 and 5,000. That means everything. Both fenders, we're going to start on the roof and just work our way around. That's one 3,000 disc. You can tell it's starting to wear out. Did the whole car. Now, I squeegeed the car off so we can see if it's sanded evenly. Okay, looks pretty good on the roof. That's where I started. Okay, looks pretty good on the fender of the door. I didn't do that part of the quarter panel. Trunk lid. I did this whole quarter. The tops of these doors and the bottoms. Okay, front bumper cover. See, everything's sanded evenly. It didn't sand all splotchy and crappy looking like it was wearing out. No pigtails. It's because you keep it wet. And now I'm going with 5,000. Now with the 5,000 disc, you can go a lot slower because like sharpening a knife with a piece of notebook paper. It's literally going to take that long to make a dent. Now the hardest thing you got to worry about now is trying to keep that dirty air hose off the side of the car. just that easy. All right, it's all wet sanded, washed. You can see what it looks like. See, the hood's been halfway buffed, but the rest of the car hasn't. So now I'm done for today. It took one piece of 3000. I used 2 pieces of 1500, one of the 3000, and you can see the edges. That's a 5000. And they sanded evenly. You know, you can tell if they quit sanding or they start getting worn out, because you have to work twice as hard to get it to foam up and, you know, get the look you want. So, you know, they said one piece would do it, and they weren't joking. So we'll get this thing started, get it in the building, and we'll buff it tomorrow because I'm about dead.